Well, this man has been a sensation in his first full rally season in the Truth Rally Extreme Series. This is Daniel Harris in the ex-Glen Inkster Evo 3. Built this car up out of a write-off. Daniel's father, a panel beater, renowned motorsport identity in Nelson. But this young kid has got a big future, and he has really put it to some of the established stars here. Stops the clock with a 104.
I think there's a couple more seconds in it, so
really?
So we'll see how we go. We're more aiming to get into the four-wheel drive class final, and if we can get into that, we'll be happy, and then see how high we can get. I've been here, spectated a couple of times and stuff, but the first time I've ever driven the road was in the Tiki Tour, and that downhill looks very daunting at slow speed, but yeah, once we got into it, when you're actually racing, it doesn't look too bad.
Murphy not good enough though to pip John Silcock. Steve Murphy is second, Glen Inkster in the rally car is third, and then it's another rally car in Paul Nicol. Fifth place, last year's defending champion, that is Glenn Frew, from Clint Murphy, the double drive in the Cordia, and Daniel Harris. Ninth place, Les Summerfield, but the good news for Les is he's beaten Matt in 12th place there. 13th, lucky for some, is Richard Bowater, and in 14th, the first two-wheel drive car, that is Chris Hay. Well, this man is a star in the making. Daniel Harris from Nelson, car number 18. It's the ex-Glen Inkster Evo 3 Mitsubishi Lancer. And he stunned a few with his first qualification run. He was the fastest man up the top of the hill. That was on Saturday. Qualified into the 16 in 7th place with a 104.58. Let's see what he can do here. Out of the noters corner, the metal man Diggalink noters up into the hairpin now. Clock will stop momentarily. 38.83 at the split, so he's really got to hurl it down the hill now as the 17-year-old. The B&T Brumby's Bakery sponsored Mitsubishi, and he is hurling it down the hill. Qualifying time 104.58. Will he go quicker than that? He told me there was more in the car and there was more in him. Well, we're seeing it here because this is lightning fast coming down the hill now. It is a 103.45, so Daniel Harris, well, he's confounded the critics. He's done it all season with the Extreme Rally Series. Spins it round, bit of a crowd pleaser right here in the runoff area after the finish line for Daniel Harris from Nelson, the Demon Energy Mitsubishi. The best of the top 16. Murphy, 102.03. Glen Inkster second, bit of a surprise. And then Clint Murphy with a 102.30. Fourth place is Clint Anderson from Upper Hutt. In fifth, it's Nelson's Paul Nicol, followed by another Nelsonian in Daniel Harris. Defending champion Glenn Frew gets through into the 8 in 7th place. This is the Diggalink Ashley Forest Rallysprint for 2008 in association with Uchai Excavators, and there is the panoramic scenes. We've had some fantastic weather as the Skoda Fabia Clark of the course car goes up for a final clearance before we get set for the top 8. Daniel Harris is the first to go, the Nelsonian in the ex-Glen Inkster Mitsubishi Evo. Built this car up out of a write-off. And what a season he's had. First time on the Ashley Forest Rallysprint. Seen it on television many, many times before. Wanted to have a go. And that's exactly what he's doing. And he's having a right royal go because the top 16 time was a 103.45. He'd be looking to go a little bit quicker than that, I would think. Nice tidy line through the Uchai hairpin. Split of a 39.03. So he is about where he was in the previous run.
Performance for such a young guy.
Probably looking at about a 103 here again. Hurls it downhill. You'll see him in the finals of the Truth Rally Extreme. Been a fantastic debut season in that series for him, and it's been a fantastic debut series of runs here at Ashley Forest. And he caps it off with a 103.20, so he does go fractionally quicker than he did in the 16. But now we're at the business end. This is